What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 5 battle for the APA Academy. Today we are facing off against Vepsis and his Helsinki Hydreigons, and a game that sure is going to be one of the best games we're going to have this season. It's going to be a hell of a matchup. You look at his team, you look at our team, it honestly looks like two incredibly powerful rosters going head to head. So we'll see how it goes, but honestly, I have moderate hope for this game. He has a Hydreigon, which obviously 4 times resists my Hydreigon, which otherwise just completely destroys his entire team. He has the Gengar, of course, which is immune to it, but Earthquake should do a ton of damage to that. So looking at his team, we do have a couple of threats that we can bring, but he has a couple of threats that are going to be very terrifying for us to deal with. And honestly, like, I'm just going to say it, he can potentially bring, I think he has a pretty good chance of bringing every single Pokemon except for the Flareon. The Rotom can come for defensive purposes. It is well, obviously a good defogger. It's a ground immunity outside of the Hydreigon, so that's pretty good if he wants to, I guess, be immune to the Earthquake, or maybe not really want to go for a 50-50 with a close combat or something. Yeah, like on the, what is it called, the Hydreigon, or on the Cobalion. There we go. Words are hard today. The Quillfish can be coming here with Intimidate, with Toxic Spikes. I don't see Roselia as being particularly the best mon here. It's pretty solid against the Hydreigon, against the Quillfish, against the Rotom, against the Gengar, if it's not running a Psychic move. But at the end of the day, it's just a Roselia. It's not really going to do much back, so you got to be careful there. The Stunfisk is a really good answer to my Braviary because it is his only flying resist. His electric type, that isn't Stunfisk, and his steel type, that is Cobalion, both of them have a type that is weak to flying, so it's neutral. Orbeetle with webs could come, with like a store power set could come if he's really not fearing the Persian, but Persian was honestly something I really did expect to be bringing this matchup. I kind of went against it very last minute, but it is really solid, this matchup, outspeeding everything on his team. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into the team we'll bring. So if I had to say the 6 I think he's going to bring, yeah, Hydreigon, Cobalion, Hydreigon for sure, the Gengar, that's 4. I think the Stunfisk is coming, that's 5. And then I would have to say the Mamoswine for number 6. All those mons are really scary, and if they all come, I'd be happy, but also terrified. So our first mon, the first thing I noticed was that Blastoise with the Shell Smash up just runs through his entire team. So I'm running a Shell Smash Blastoise here with Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Shell Smash. It's a very strong set against our opponent's team with the Expert Belt. This set just completely goes in against my opponent. In 2 ways, kind of. So first off, we hit his team incredibly well with super effective damage. I believe the only mon that we don't hit super effectively, if I can go back to the team and double check, I think we don't hit the Orbeetle. No, not the Orbeetle, the Quillfish. Quillfish and Flareon, that's it. Everything else I think is hit super effectively. Oh, and the Hydreigon, that's it. I originally was running Flash Cannon over Ice Beam, but I went with Ice Beam instead because it does more damage to Hydreigon, it does more damage to Rotom Mow than anything else, and if Rotom comes, it can Oko me back with a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt or a Leaf Storm, so I gotta be careful with that. We do have speed for a Scarf Cobalion while we're at +2, and for an Adamant Mamoswine while we're at neutral, and a neutral Aura Sphere should do a good chunk of damage to the Mamoswine, so that's pretty good. So I'm hoping that this thing can do a lot of work. We also have enough bulk on our spread here to take 2 Timid Dragon Pulses from a Hydreigon, or a 1 Life Orb Draco Meteor from that same Hydreigon. And then we have the moves that are really best for Expert Belt. This was a set I really wanted to run Flash Cannon on for the Hydreigon, but if I can just chip it down enough, and Dark Pulse should do that chipping down enough, we can really clean up with the rest of our mons. And spoilers, I'm bringing 2 other Expert Belt Pokemon because, oh my god, Expert Belt is a phenomenal item this game for me. We have one that hits 8 out of 11, and now we're going to have 2 in a row here that hit 10 out of 11 his mons super effectively, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can get that done. So our next mon is going to be our Golurk here. Golurk is interesting. The last time I brought it was for our last loss, which I believe was week 3. I brought the same Rock Polish set. It's a very strong set against my opponent. We're running Shadow Punch, Earthquake, Dynamic Punch, and Rock Polish with the No Guard ability. Dynamic Punch will then be hitting 100% of the time, which is very important because I always want to get that confusion off. It's also 100% power, or sorry, 100 base power, which is more than a Iron Fist boosted Drain Punches, so that's why we have that. We have speed for a Scarf Mamoswine while we're at +2, and we have speed for no speed Orbeetle at neutral. Our moves, again, hit 10 out of 11 of his Pokemon super effectively. The only mon that is not hit super effectively is the Rotom. That's it. Everything else is hit super effectively, which is fantastic. Like I said before, Dynamic Punch is there for confusion, and it also does more damage than the Drain Punch. This set is really strong. It really allows me to help break for our next mon, and the other mon breaks for this thing as well, and the other mon is our Terrakion here. We're running Rock Polish on this thing as well. We're also running Fighting and Ground Coverage. Very strong against his team, but with this time we're running Poison Jab. Poison Jab is there because it hits the Rotom. It also hits the Hydreigon for really good damage. This set is really strong against my opponent. Rock Polish is there for late game if we want to just outspeed something. Let's say we've chipped down our opponent's team really well. We can just Rock Polish up. Honestly, this is not something I expect to Rock Polish up early game. It's something more so for the late because we can take a Focus Blast from a Gengar. We can take, I believe, a Max Phantasm as well. I have to double check that calc. I didn't calc that, but I have to make sure that, or a Max Terror, excuse me. But we will probably drop, probably 100% will drop to the damage it does, like the 1/16 it does over at the end of every turn or something. So yeah, but like I said before, this set breaks for Golurk, and Golurk also breaks for Terrakion. And again, we hit 10 out of 11 mons super effectively. The only thing we don't hit super effectively is the Orbeetle, which is Bug and Psychic, so it resists pretty much everything we've got except for Poison Jab, so I want to get out of there as soon as possible. But I mean, he would probably think I have a Rock move, so I feel comfortable with him not wanting to stay in on this set. Our next mon is going to be our G-Max Alchemy. Alchemy is really solid this matchup. We have speed for a -1 Mamoswine because I am bringing webs this week. Just holding the Master Ball, of course, obviously has to hold a Pokeball or a type of Pokeball. A +1 max finale will always KO a no bulk Cobalion, which is pretty important. I want to make sure we can have that. We also have bulk for 2 Jolly Iron Heads when we're Dynamax, I believe it is, or Gigantamax, excuse me. For a Life Orb Jolly Mamoswine's Earthquake, I believe that's without Dynamax, and we have a ton more. I've so many more things in my notes here, but honestly, it's not the most important thing. We can take Timid, Non-Boosting Flash Dance from Hydreigon before Dynamaxing, or Gigantamaxing, which is very good, and we also lit a Timid Sludge Wave after Rocks from Gengar, and it's very important because because the way the Poison and Fighting moves work, the Gigantamax or Dynamax moves work, they do less damage than the Sludge Wave counterpart, or the Focus Blast counterpart. So we're mostly worried if he ends up deciding to not Dynamax or Gigantamax. But again, he probably would just Gigantamax anyways because it would allow him to live a Psyshock at neutral, so that's pretty important. Moving on, our next mon is going to be our Vikavolt here with, yes, that is the Silver Powder item. Why Silver Powder? Because it boosts my Bug Buzz, but why would I boost my Bug Buzz? I only have 4 investments in my special attack. What's the point? Well, there's no item that can really boost my defense like indefinitely, so I really felt like Silver Powder would be the best because with the Silver Powder and our investment, we can always 2 KO a no special defense Hydreigon. And if he's running max defense, max HP to do with my Terrakion, then this is a very strong set against it because I would anticipate he wants to come in on webs, and we can just Bug Buzz that to oblivion, which would be very nice. Our Bulkasaur were never 2 KO'd by a Jolly Life Orb Mamoswine's Icicle Crash or a Jolly Cobalion's Stone Edge. We're also not OHKO'd by a Life Orb Timid Hydreigon's Flamethrower or Dragon Pulse with Rocks Up. So yeah, well, let me make that clear again. The Life Orb Timid Hydreigon Flamethrower is without rocks. The Dragon Pulse is with rocks, so very important there. And like I said before, our item, let's Bug Buzz, 2 KO a max HP Hydreigon. If you guys hear the water, Julie's doing some dishes, so apologize for that. But yeah, this says really strong. If we can get webs, that's very good because it means I might not have to run my Rock Polish on the Terrakion, especially if I find out that his Rotom or his Hydreigon aren't scarfed, so that's very important knowledge. Our final mon is going to be our Braviary, making its season debut here. U-turn, close combat, Brave Bird, and Tailwind with the Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf is very solid here. We speed tie with the Mamoswine. We have Tailwind to help Terrakion, Alchemy, Golurk, and even Blastoise if things are chipped down pretty far with sweep late game, which is very good. Hopefully it can put in the work for us. I see this mostly as a pivot, really to break down my opponent's team. If he didn't bring Stunfisk, this is a very, very free Pokemon against my opponent, so I'm hoping it can do well because Stunfisk is its only flying resist. But anyways, guys, this is our team. I should probably get prepared with the battle now because I am running a bit late. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys taking the time, commenting, liking the video, and especially last week on APA and SCP specifically. You guys really showed out watching the video, enjoying it, commenting, and you guys let me know if you want the layouts to be a thing. So we're gonna have the layout for this week's battle, and I just have to prepare that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, the team builder, and we'll be right back with the battle. Alright everyone, we're back. Hoping the mic sounds good here. We're up against Bepsis now. If you guys missed the team builder, obviously go back and check it out. Looking at the 6 that he brought the Gigantamax Gengar, the Hydreigon, the Hatterene, the Cobalion, the Quillfish, and the Mamoswine. So I have a pretty free lead here with my Braviary, honestly. I feel comfortable leading that. But I also have a pretty free lead here with my Vikavolt. So I think I'm going to lead off with Vikavolt here, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It'll let me get out my webs, but also, more than likely, it'll let me scare out anything that's not the Hatterene. So, or anything that's not the, I guess, the Gengar, honestly. Everything else gets scared out, which is nice. But if he leads off with like the Hydreigon, I can imagine him just going for a U-turn as I go for a Bug Buzz. Whew, alright. All right. Have fun to our opponents. We're leading off with our Vikavolt here. And I'm imagining he's going to go with the Hydreigon here. There should be a long black screen, because that usually happens lately when we do the land mode. I hope the audio and the game audio is not, clashing, it's not too loud. But let's see, what does he do? Topo, who's that? Topo is the Mamoswine. I'm fine with that because I can pretty much take hits from Mamoswine as long as he's not banded, I believe. If he is Life Orb Jolly, which he's got to be Life Orb Jolly, then we take 2 Ice Cold Crashes. So my play here is going to be to Bug Buzz, and I'm going to Roost after that. As I imagine he just wants to rock. I would love to go for my webs here, but I can't do that because he can go hard into the Hatterene, which is Talzin. Is that what he did? That's exactly what he did. So I'm going to take that because right here we can fire off a Silver Powder boosted Bug Buzz against this thing. And this game so far is going off fantastically because, alright, so we know he's very specially defensive. We know that for sure. I can go for another Bug Buzz here. That's impressive. That's all he took. Mystical Fire. He outspeeds me. So he has a lot of investment then. Wow. And that's the speed time. He's creeping for -1. How much does he need to have then? Because I'm at 64 speed. We lower his special defense. That's nice. But I'm switching out here. I'm going hard into my Braviary. If he's modest, how much does Mystical Fire do to me? Okay, I'm at, what was I at? I didn't even check. Does he go for another Mystical Fire? That's the question here. If he does, that's fantastic for me. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, I'm cool with that too. 175 down to 91. That's okay. So let's take a look. Honestly, he has nothing that can come in that wants to take a hit from this thing. So I'm just going to go for a Scarf Braybird. And I went to down to 91. It was Braviary as he switches out. He kind of has to. He needs to preserve this thing. As it goes to GCS, which is what? Cobalion. I'll take that damage. I will definitely take that damage. And I'll go for another one too. Or do I want to switch out? No, I'm going to take that damage and I'm going to go for another Braver here. I'll probably drop to a Volt Switch or a Stone Edge or a Close Combat or an Iron Head, but I really appreciate the damage off on Cobalion. As we reveal, he's not Scarfed. Nice. Stealth Rocks. I'm also cool with that. Ooh. That hurts. That actually hurts. I'll just go for another Braybird here. The rocks hurt, but it's okay. His Hattering's got to have a good bit of speed, like at least 100 EVs, right? So down goes Cobalion. Yeah, he's got to have like at least 120 EVs in just his speed alone to speed time my Vikavolt there. So that's interesting. We know it's not Scarfed as well, so he comes into Mamoswine, I believe, right? No, Hydreigon instead. So let's see. He's probably Scarf Hydra. We're gonna get that guarantee right now. Let's go for the Braybird. We die on Rock's entry anyway, so there's no point in us doing anything but switching out or doing anything but staying in and attacking. If we predicted the switch in, the Mystical Fire from the Hatterene and gone for our yeah, I don't know why I should have just bought okay, it's Flash Cannon instead. So we know he's Scarfed. Oh, I thought we were gonna live that for a second. So he goes for Flash Cannon. Okay. I really like just going Blastoise here and pressing buttons. Let's do that. Let's do that. We click our Shell Smash here, and we can do tons of damage to absolutely everything. Alrighty. Taking a bit of time to load here. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and click my Shell Smash. We outspeed this, we outspeed the Scarf Cobalion, so we definitely outspeed the Scarf Hydreigon. He switches out, so we have our free Shell Smash, and what does he go into? Talzin, that's the Hatterene, right? Yeah. So my Blastoise is now at +2 special attack. And we're running Ice Beam, not Flash Cannon. Ice Beam does 45 to 52 if he's max. Okay, and I don't think he's max. I think we're going to take a chunk of damage here. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Hopefully we get the KO. I think it's going to be a roll. We're probably not going to get the KO, honestly, if he's just got the tons of special defense investment, which I believe he will have. Oh my god. Nuzzle, are you kidding me? That's good prep. You know what? I'm going to go for a second Shell Smash. That'll let me break through. This will be a +4. I'll still outspeed what I need to outspeed. As long as I don't get paralyzed, I should be fine. God, now I wish I ran Flash Cannon because I don't need... I don't need Ice Beam in this matchup. I have Aura Sphere for the Hydreigon. That's unfortunate. I go for a second Shell Smash. We're now -2 on our special defense. I think we should probably... We're probably going to go down to a Dazzling Gleam here. I think we will. Do we? Does he Mystical Fire? Does he Dazzling Gleam? He Dazzling Gleam. Do we die? I think we do. Yeah. Fuck. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect especially defensive Hatterene. I can say that for sure. How fast is my Golurk here? Golurk should outspeed at all times. I think Terrakion is my play. This is really, really unfortunate. Wow, this Hatterene is putting so much more work than I expected to because he's running especially defensive. That makes no sense to me that he's running Spidef. He has no way to take hits from my Cobalion, my Terrakion. I'm really surprised, honestly. Are we gonna like DC or something? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna Earthquake here. This should get our KO here for us, as long as it doesn't go into Hydreigon. This also helps if he goes into a Quillfish. I imagine he's running a berry, like a Poison Berry or a Steel Berry, because he hasn't revealed leftovers. Oh, he could be a Salt Vest. He's probably a Salt Vest. Because he hasn't revealed the Psychic move yet. He's definitely a Salt Vest. A Salt Vest Hatterene. Interesting. I had last week someone brought Life Orb Hatterene against me. This week, a Salt Vest, which to me just doesn't make any sense. Like, defensive is the best way to go. At least in my opinion. But, you know, they're doing work here. I Earthquake. I Shuck a Berry. Okay. So this shouldn't do very much. Yeah, it does nothing. Do I have anything that I think can outspeed? My Quillfish can outspeed anything. Not my Quillfish, my Vikavolt. I'm going Vikavolt here. man. This is really just not what I expected him to bring at all, and it's throwing me off. Like, he has really, really, really done a good job of wearing my team down to the point where I just can't beat it with much anymore. He has so much HP left on everything, and I have nothing left on anything. What is he going to do here? Liquidation? Liquidation. And we go down. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's Quillfish. If I go to my Golurk, if he's max defense, and again, we're not intimidated now, so we should be able to get the KO on it. Unless he's running enough speed to outspeed me. If I go to my Terrakion, we're not doing enough. We're doing 63 to 76 if he's max defense, max HP. How much does Liquidation do to me? To my Golurk? 58 to 69. I'm gonna go Golurk. Because I don't think I can afford to let my my Alchemy take that kind of damage from Poison Jab. Alright. So again, let's take a look at his team. And I'm gonna Rock Polish here. We'll see what he does. Honestly, these six, like, exactly was not what I expected. Like, I didn't expect both Mamoswine and Quillfish to come, and that's throwing me off big time. Man. I Rock Polish as we outspeds. We could have just gotten the KO there, which sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see Liquidations. He's got Aquajet. I'm not playing well. I'm gonna lose big because I'm not playing well. Oh my god, I'm not playing well at all. I'm not thinking straight. This thing's Aquajet. He's gonna kill me. Fuck, man. I'm just. He switches out. What is he going to? Hydreigon? Hatterene. Because now we should be able to go into either Hydreigon or Mamoswine to get the KO on me. God damn. I hope he goes Hydreigon and clicks like Draco Meteor or Dark Pulse or something. Flash Cannon should kill me here. But fuck, man. I don't have any of my resist left. We know he's Scarfed. Flash Cannon is 32 to 38%, and most is 63 points of health to my Golurk. Quillfish. I think he's going to play me around here. I'm going for the Dynamic Punch, expecting the Hydreigon to come in. This is the play I have to make. Come on. Switch out. Go Hydreigon. Make the play. Make the play, man. Make the play, make the play, make the play. You need this healthy to beat my Terrakion. Make the play. Come on. It's taking too long. This is a very big turn in the game. We're not gonna KO the Hydreigon, but we're gonna get a confusion off on it. Come on. Make the play, make the play, make the play. I don't think he's gonna do it. Fuck. If we get this play right, it's absolutely huge. If we don't get this play right, it's brutal. Man, what's taking so long? This is really getting me nervous. Swap into your Hydra. Swap to your Hydra. Come on. This feels like it's been longer than a minute. Oh my god. Come on, man. What is your play? Riveting commentary, I know. I'm just so freaking nervous about this play. Because this play is absolutely, like I said before, but it's absolutely huge. This can determine if we get back into the game. Jesus. Is it just like lag from, or are we just like disconnecting? This is unbelievable. I should have like a ticking clock going on because this turn, the one turn which I'm like ready to make a big play. God damn it. Please get hit, please get hit, please get hit in confusion. Hit yourself, hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Nope. Shite. Fuck. Okay. He dropped me down to like 60 something, I think it was. What is this thing called? Quillfish. Let's rock polish up. I think I have to go for it. Christ. He swaps out. What does he go into? Hydreigon? Hydreigon comes out. I will take it. Let's get off my rock polish here, so we have to speed this thing now. Close combat. Night night. And here comes the Quillfish. I don't think he's max defense. If he is, we do 62 to 75 from full. And that's at, sorry, and that's at -1, excuse me. And we're gonna be at -1 now, so liquidation should KO me. Yeah, it KOs me. But he goes into mammal instead. He might be sashed, but I'm in close combat here anyways. Chopple. Nice. Okay. That is so much damage. Oh my god. That is so much damage. (64 to 71). If I Gigantamax, I'll go down, I'll be at 68. I'll do 68 to 81, which is enough. He'll do 32% to me. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, okay. I'm not gonna go for my max finale. I'm gonna go for my max Starfall, my max Mindstorm, excuse me, to get my terrain up. I'll get the KO on this. And I'll be able to boost my Psychic to the next turn against the Gengar. I think it's gonna be a 2-0 loss. Hmm. 115 points of health is the most I'm expecting. Can Alchemy pull through for us? Max Ooze does at most 41.7, and it has to be timid. There is terrain, I should put that down, psychic terrain. We're not KOing. We're still not KOing. We're not going to KO here. Max Mindstorm. We're not going to get the KO. That sucks. I thought with the train up we might get the KO, but I guess not. Damn, I was hoping he would not do that, but 2-0 loss. Because even if we do get the KO here, we're not going to be able to KO the Quillfish. I'm really disappointed because, like, I'm just so disappointed in this. Damn. We're going to live this hit. But we're not getting the KO here. Yeah. GG's. I'll just max guard for the hell of it, but damn, that turn with the Quillfish, like the Quillfish was such a big problem just because I didn't know when to attack it or when to not attack it. Like as much success I had, as much positivity that I had with my super effective attacks, there was just nothing that I could have done when here's just like predictions that I have to make, and I couldn't make those predictions. Damn. I need the Hydreigon alive to set up on it, but I didn't. That's on me. Fuck. That really sucks because I didn't get what I wanted to get done. Like, honestly, Assault Vest completely threw me off. Did not expect that at all. I'm positive he was Assault Vest on his Hydreigon, and that's such a good bring because did not expect it at all. Did not think it was even a possibility for it to come because, honestly, it's not that great in this matchup because I have a ton of physical attackers. His only fighting resist really is the Quillfish, which just is not appreciating Earthquakes. And I have two really good mods that control Earthquakes, my Golurk and my what is it called? My Terrakion. And then there's the Hydreigon, which is going to be Assault Vest, which is a quad fighting resist. I don't know. Threw me off. GG's though. 2-0 loss. We'll be back again next week. Not positive if we play. New GMAX Gengar was going to be a problem, but it was honestly just a prep around because it's so damn fast. It's just so freaking fast, and it really throws me off. Could not build around this properly. Did not think it was going to be this tough, but it is what it is. And if I let off with my Braviary, it wouldn't have been much better. So it was a good lead off with the Vikavolt. Damn. If I could have gone on my webs, it would have been so much easier because I could have gotten a Calm Mind up on the damn. Like, getting up those webs was absolutely crucial this game because had I done that, I would have outsped the Mamoswine with my Alchemy, be able to get the +1 as he attacks me, use my max finale to get the health back, and then I can beat the Gengar and the Quillfish 1v1. Unless Gengar obviously G-maxes and, you know, does and like max guards, but I don't know if he had enough room for max guard on the set. So let me take a look at what a +1 not terrain boosted. Oh no, it doesn't even care. What the hell? What was I calculating for then? I was calculating for Cobalion, that's it. Yeah, there wasn't really a way out. I should not let my Braviary go down so early. Him and his berries. Chople Berry on the Mamoswine, Shucka Berry on the Quillfish, that sucks. GG again. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, if you guys are for the layouts, let me know. If you guys are against the layout, let me know as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.